because it's almost been a year since we dove. So a little bit of a refresher course, and then off we go.
We are on our way to the airport now to get my pocket knife. Leanne gave me a long time ago, a really nice Swiss Army knife. And I inadvertently had it in my carry-on bag going to the airport when we were on our way to Vancouver. So I had to give it up to a nice young fellow named Guanimar Felita. So he messaged me back last night saying that my knife is still there and I can come and get it. So I'm really happy. Thank you, Guanimar. So we're going to ride our bicycles there. That's one of the reasons we have bicycles. So our range is extended considerably. To walk, it's probably 5K to walk each way. And to ride is just a few minutes of riding. Much easier.
We're at the airport now. Andrew's just going to go ask.
It's not even 8 o'clock yet. Nobody's here. They said they'll come back about noon. So I guess I'll come back about noon.
Okay, Andrew's just got back. He had to ride to the airport again, and I went for my swim. And let's go see what's happened. So did you get your knife, Andrew?
Yes, I did.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Guanimar.
Thank you for being such another wonderful, honest islander.
This is what all the fuss was about. Leanne gave me this years ago. It was kind of special to me. Didn't want to lose it.
No, this is the kind of thing you keep in your bag and you don't know it's in there. It happened to me. I lost mine last year. We went back to Canada. Didn't know it was in my bag. I just wanted to show you where we keep our bikes. So this is the hatch on our transom, the steps going down at the back of the boat. And there's the bike in the bike bag, and the water bike frame also fits in here. So we put everything in here except the pontoons. We roll them up and put them in the forward hatch. Just because it would be a little bit, they would fit in here, but it would be a little bit too much to move if we wanted one bike or the other. To show you the way we get this bike into the dinghy.
Got it.
That's it. Our forward hatch is leaking because when we took down the Genoa, a line got wrapped around it and was very windy, so it was pulling on the line and the hatch pulling on the hatch. We're going to try take it off and fix it. Seems to be a few steps taking it off. I think there's some pins in there. Are there pins in there, Andrew, like in a door?
Yes. These little silver collars are supposed to slide into the middle.
Okay. All right. Got the hatch off.
So here's the hinge pin slides back and forth to hold the window on. This little clip goes in between here, like so, and that holds the pins from sliding out. It's very simple, doesn't corrode, it's really good. The screws that go in here have pulled out, so I'm going to try and put some epoxy in there and re-drill the holes, and it all should be good.
Trial and error. So the frame is looking straight. It's more so the hinge and the screws got pulled out, stripped. Filling the screw holes.
Can you see anything from that side?
So we can re-drill them.
I'm repairing the forward opening hatch on the boat. The screw holes are stripped. I tried epoxy, but I couldn't get the epoxy into the hole deep enough for the screws to hold. We've bought some Bondo body filler, and Mr. YouTube says that will hold the screws really well, so we're going to give that a try. Stuff's already gone hard.
This Bondo stuff is not holding the screws.
It's because we can't get it into the hole deep enough.
Attempt number 3, and we have used a wood filler, so now we are able to drill the holes. Andrew begins to put the hatch back together. Pins are in.
These little plastic clips go
right here so that the pins won't slip out.
1, and the second one. And these are trim clips, so it looks nice and white and finished on the outside.
Hopefully this fixes the hatch now. We just have one more hinge to put on. Now we're going to do the hose test. Spray water on it. Pretend it's a big wave. See if it's sealed enough. Here comes the water test. No water coming in. It passed the water test. Yahoo!
Anything coming in?
No, it passed the water test.
Woohoo!
Okay, now after a minute, we've got a little bit of water seeping up. I could see there's a gap right there. We just need some Secoflex. It's all cracked up there. So right now I am going to try to seal that hatch. And hopefully the water won't go in anymore. So I've done one window here, caulked up here, and now I'm going to do this window here. Second window is done. Second hatch is done. And down the sides. And I just did inside too. And here's the inside ones I did right along here. And that one right along there. It was leaking right here, coming out. Okay, so I have an update for you on those forward hatches. There is still one spot on the starboard hatch that has a small leak in it. We're not going to use the 5200 again to seal it. It's expensive, and I think it was off here because it was very thick and wouldn't flow smoothly, so it was difficult to use. So in Curacao they do have some Secoflex. It seems to be hard to come by here in the Caribbean, but they have some Secoflex there. Sorry, it's really bright here. They have some Secoflex in the Curacao, so I'll redo it in Curacao, and I'll update you in a couple weeks on whether the water test works for that last little pinhole area. It was behind the hinge on the outside that I couldn't quite get the 5200 into. It's a downwind sail to Curacao, so the hatch should stay relatively dry.
Join us next week to see what we're doing.